Mark Halsey from Welwyn City is today's referee for United's 9th Premiership visit to a modernised Upton Park. 6 of those 9, though, have been drawn. United cannot afford that today. The best goal scorers away from home in the league with 33, coming up against not only the best defensive record in the Premiership, but that of the entire Football League. All 92 league clubs. West Ham have conceded just 7 goals at home this season in 15 games. And of course, they are one of 7 clubs to beat United so far this season in the Premiership. Solskjaer looks towards the referee, but didn't get anything on that occasion. It's a first touch for David James, who was so instrumental in that victory at Old Trafford earlier in the season. Sebastian Schemmel, the Frenchman in the right back position, and Nicky Buttery turning to the side today. No problems about the playing surface out there at West Ham. Paddy and I had a little walk on it prior to kick-off. It'll suit both sides passing football today. Yes,
it is the pitch in great condition, but as I said earlier on, Steve, you've got to win games. United, they can't afford to drop points, I think, at this stage of the season. Not a lot of games to play. United have a few hard ones, so they've got to win it if they want to be champions.
And they've had a few hard ones here down the years as well. This is their 49th league visit, and they've won just 9 times in those 49 visits.
Well, I remember they went 20 odd years without winning a game. And their home record, when you look at the goals against, 7, tremendous.
West Ham have the first corner of the game, and he will know that more than anyone else today. The Czech Republic player Vladimír Labant is going to take the corner. Plenty of West Ham players up. Every United player bar Van Nistelrooij is back. It missed Keane. It's come to the Canio. It was an important block then from the United skipper.
Yes, it certainly was. He tried his little dummy there, but Roy didn't fall for it.
Colourful character, Paolo Di Canio, and played it very well in all the times, whether he was going to Old Trafford or he wasn't.
Exciting player, Steve. No question about that. He's an exciting player. He's the one fans love to watch.
Solskjaer's flick. Scholes trying to beat Joe Cole, and then Carrick. Glenn Roeder, interestingly today, has put Lomas on the right side of midfield to allow Cole to continue in the centre.
Well, you can't complain, Roy. You did play the man, you didn't play the ball in that situation.
Labant to the Canio's dummy. And back to the Italian. Well, he'll appeal for anything, Paolo Di Canio. Mark Halsey was not interested there. And that was a good tackle tracking back by Van Nistelrooij. Too strong for Solskjaer.
Yes, it was a good bit of tracking back by Roeder. The pass from Roy just overhit by a fraction.
Christian Dailly, the only ever present in the West Ham team this season. Scottish international. And that's a United throw. That is the recent arrival, Vladimír Labant.
Well, he's playing well out in the left wing, Steve, and it's amazing to see somebody playing down the left hand as tall as what he is.
Van Nistelrooij. He, of course, in a blazer publicity, was rested for the 1-0 defeat in the season at Old Trafford, alongside Seba Varane, who is rested again today. A lot of people felt had Van Nistelrooij been playing that day, they wouldn't have lost the match.
Possibly, and there was 1 or 2 rumours before the game that he might not have played today either. But knowing Roeder as you do, he wants to play in every game.
Well, you just saw a bit of off-the-ball incident there between Keane and Cole.
Well, it was funny. Mark and Roy very tight.
Scholes on the left-hand side of midfield today. A scorer in the last Premiership away game at Derby, which United should have won. Solskjaer couldn't squeeze it through to him. This is Schemmel. Silvestre in quickly on Kanouté. 2 Frenchmen battling away. That midfield battle, you mentioned it when we did the teams, Paddy. Button Keane up against Carrick and Cole. We'll talk about that in a moment, because Scholes has been clipped by one of them, Michael Carrick.
Yeah, I think it was an accidental one. He just got away from him. Paul, he was in a good position as well, but it was accidental because I think the referee might have taken his name if it hadn't been just a little clash of legs. I think David Beckham might have a strike from here. What do you think?
There's no question, is there?
Well, it's a fair bit out, Steve. It must be the best part of at least 35 yards.
Scored here last season, David Beckham in the 2-2 draw. That's the man he's got to beat, something United failed to do in the corresponding fixture earlier in the season. Well, plenty of conversation going on between...
Well, it's pedantic by the referee. He's moved it a few inches. Whatever David moves the ball, the line will change anyway.
Now the wall has got to get 10 yards.
Well, they certainly haven't gone the 10 yards back, that's for sure. And they're coming even closer to David.
Can he produce something here? Well, the wall did its job. And away by Winterburn when James was looking to pick it up. Back in from Beckham. That was a dangerous one.
Yeah, and it's a corner, David. It's took a deflection.
Which is quickly taken. Scholes, Solskjaer's header.
Yeah, he just couldn't keep it down. Got plenty of power behind it, but couldn't get it on target. Oh, see the ball comes up. He gets up well, Ollie.
He wasn't being picked up either, was he?
No, he wasn't, but just gets underneath it.
But this was the ball in from Beckham, which was inviting, wasn't it?
Yes, it was inviting. I think the deflection took everybody by surprise. That was a handball, sure, the referee.
He's given the throw. Kanouté. Winterburn. Labant's cross, it's aimed towards Lomas, who got the header in! And West Ham, inside 7 minutes, have the lead, and it's the former Manchester City player returning to the West Ham team today, who beats Barthez for the opening goal of the day.
Well, that's bad defending by Silvestre. He's not looking at Lomas at all. The ball comes in, he gets in front of Silvestre. Just comes from behind and then gets in front of him. It's a very powerful header. Not a great deal the goalkeeper could do about it. Something he didn't want this early on in the game. It's a powerful header from him. But Silvestre get caught sleeping.
Roeder, looking to beat Manchester United for the second time this season, has a dream start. And Steve Lomas has scored his first goal of the season. Well, how many times have we seen United away from home have to come from behind after early goals? They've done it though. Southampton is one, and that was a similar goal in which Beattie scored at Southampton actually, wasn't it?
Well, it's a sloppy goal because I think it's bad marking. McKell will be a little bit disappointed at that. He's got caught the wrong side, watching the ball a little bit. Not be happy, Alex. I wouldn't expect him to be.
Nothing is ever straightforward. 8 games to go. There's twists and turns left. The rest of the Premiership, Messrs Liverpool and Arsenal, will be hoping this is one twist in their favour today. Very difficult game before kick-off for United. It's even harder now they're 1 down. That's very comfortable for David James, the England goalkeeper. That's Kanouté beating Silvestre in the air. Now Joe Cole to the goal scorer Steve Lomas, the Northern Ireland international. Kanouté. Now to Canio. There's only Labant and Cole inside the penalty area. And even for a man of his skill, the angle was too narrow. But they look a little shell-shocked now, don't they, really?
Well, to lose a goal so early, Steve, and one that's came out of the blue unexpectedly.
Ian Pearce left out of the West Ham team today. Well, it's a decent atmosphere down here, and the one thing you don't want to do is concede a goal to get the crowd even louder. Unfortunately, that's what's happened.
Yeah, they've done that. A little bit disappointed there, Ollie. He thought he was going to get a corner, and Řepka got the dead ball kick off him.
That's a West Ham throw as well. They've won 8 of their 14 games here at Upton Park in the Premiership, and only Fulham and Spurs have come here and won. Something United need to do today, and they have to come from behind to do it. The Canio. Well, he'll shoot from anywhere. He's capable of scoring from anywhere as well.
Well, I think that might have taken Fabian by surprise. I think that's a lot closer than you think.
Just a little rattled, the United at the moment. Beckham and Canio. All Beckham can do is clear the danger. Winterburn with the throw. That's another West Ham corner, and their tails are certainly up after that goal.
Yes, they're making it difficult for United. They've got to get hold of the ball, Steve.
Here comes the corner. Important header away by Johnsen. This is Labant. That came off Scholes, and that's another corner. Just can't get out of their own half at the moment.
Yeah, well, the goal's been a big lift to West Ham, of course. Got the crowd at it a little bit. They're right behind West Ham.
It's gone short, and that was Labant, and that was a little sloppy. United were almost caught cold there.
A little sloppy to say the least. That was bad marking. All the players in the penalty area. Labant, no one near him. Quick ball in. I'll tell you, it's a good strike. That's not very far away.
Headed by Dailly. Helped on by Kanouté. It was Joe Cole. Sebastian Schemmel, 26-year-old, to Carrick. All the West Ham players want the ball at the moment. The ball in from Carrick. There was conversations going on between Barthez and Blanc, and Keane is involved as well. This was Carrick's ball in.
Yeah, it's a good ball in, but to be fair to Fabian, he reads it very well and lets it go. He originally came to catch it, but he knows there's nobody there, so dead ball kick. We'll just have to settle down, United.
And Joe Cole, the man who Alex Ferguson tried to sign, certainly will have a great deal of confidence, having been maintained in the centre of that midfield, and he knows he's got a test against Button Keane. He looks up for it today. And there he is again on Van Nistelrooij. It's fallen to Keane though. It was Dailly back with the challenge. West Ham now bring it clear with Schemmel. Canio. Carrick. He's trying to find Schemmel. Now Gary Neville. Beckham's ball. And Nistelrooij was looking for either Solskjær or Butt with the knockdown.
Well, they're getting a lot of time on the ball, West Ham, which is unusual for United to let people have time on the ball.
Well, side flag was up against Ruud van Nistelrooij. Well, not the start of the first quarter of an hour that the ideal script might have read.
Well, certainly not when it's a game. I think certainly they've got to win. Can't afford to lose for sure.
Silvestre's 22nd consecutive match in the left back position in all competitions. but he will know, he won't need telling, that he was at fault for that goal.
Well, without question, he's caught ball watching. You can't do that around your own goal.
Solskjaer's flick, comfortable for Řepka. That was the Canio putting Silvestre under pressure. And that was an important challenge by Johnsen on Lomas. And it's West Ham closing down at the moment, not allowing United time on the ball.
That's true. They said the goal's been the most important thing that's happened to West Ham.
And Nistelrooij crowded out of it. Only beaten United once in the last 12 home league games. West Ham United, we have to go back to April of '92 here. And United have restored parity with his 13th of the season. Not unlucky for him.
Well, it's amazing. It's Joe Cole's pass that hits Paul Scholes. And it's a great ball for Paul Scholes. I thought David was looking to play it to somebody, but he sees the goalie off his line. That's true. Well, that's just what United needed, Steve. Lovely little ball from David Beckham over the top of the goalkeeper.
A delightful finish. 2 in the last Premiership game against Spurs, and now 1 today against West Ham, and what an important one, with virtually United's first move into the penalty area.
Well, they needed it, United, because they were a wee bit shell-shocked from the goal that West Ham had scored, and that's possibly the best, well, it is the best thing that's happened to them. They'd be a lot happier, Alex.
And Nistelrooij. Gary Neville weighs up his options. Well, that was an important to hit back. West Ham only led for 9 minutes.
Needed, Steve. After the goal, United were very, very shaky.
Plenty for the England manager.
I'll tell you something, Steve. He'll certainly be enjoying the game because it's very open and very end-to-end. It's a very good match, but at the end of the day, we have to win it, I think.
Lomas. Schemmel looking for Kanouté, and he found him as well.
Yeah, the angle was never on for troubling the goalkeeper. I think Blanc had just come over. This is the ball from Schemmel. I think Blanc just comes over and makes it very difficult to get it past Blanc and the goalkeeper. I mean, the angle's too tight and it goes over the bar.
Oh, Barthez and his fellow Frenchman Kanouté bearing down at him. Just a little lackadaisical once again.
Well, he's got big long legs. Kanouté, he'll learn from that. Sabin, he'll not do it the next time.
Not so sure the management would have wanted him to do it that time. Lomas. Carrick's ball has found Schemmel. It's Solskjær going all the way back with the right back at the moment. And here's Kanouté! And West Ham have restored their lead. Freddie Kanouté's 10th of the season to beat his fellow Frenchman Fabien Barthez. And Upton Park is noisy again.
Well, Ollie doesn't continue his chase. That's why he gets a bit hard-timed it from Roy. It's a ball into the box from Schemmel. I'm not so sure he's looked for MD in particular. Just hoping somebody gets to the end of it. And Kanouté does well to keep it down, Steve. That's another blow that. They say it's a ball into the box and it comes straight to Kanouté. A little bit of fortune, but he certainly controls the shot well.
Well, his 20th Premiership start is marked by his 9th Premiership goal. And this fixture is very rarely goalless. 2-2 last season, 4-2 to United the season before that, 2-1 to West Ham today. Now United have a free kick. such an open game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's such an open game. I said that a second ago. The England fans will be enjoying it.
Well, United tried to take that quickly. West Ham are furious that he's called play back.
Well, Řepka did foul Ruud van Nistelrooij. I don't know what they're arguing about.
Three goals in 19 minutes. Two of them to West Ham. Can United reply again? Beckham has beaten David James once already. What will he do here?
Well, I think it's going to be a cross. Surely not shoot from there, David. The angle is very, very narrow.
Keane's in there, but Blanc, Johnsen. Oh, what a goal! Nicky Butt's first goal since November of 2000 in the Premiership, and they have replied instantly.
Well, Nicky Butt, there's nobody near him. There's about 3 United players in a row. Nicky Butt, nobody near him, thank you very much. Well, it's a great reply from United, something they needed again. But the marking a little bit slack, but doesn't matter, he's put it away, Nicky Butt, that's the important thing. Well, wonderful entertainment, Steve, if you're a neutral. Not that there's many neutrals in here.
It had been a while for Nicky Butt. 17 months in the Premiership to be precise. His first of the season, again, could be a vital one. 4 goals in 20 minutes. What a game.
Yeah, it's just a pity it's 2 each.
But once more. Well, both managers defensively will be very disappointed, no question about that.
Well, I would think so.
Beckham's ball over the top to Scholes. Gary Neville is in support. That's a decent ball in. Away by Řepka. One in the air by Beckham. Away by Řepka once again. United now in all competitions this season have scored 99 goals.
Alex is down to the sideline there, he's not very happy about something.
Kanouté now to Canio. Calls for handball from the West Ham players. Mark Halsey was right on the spot and didn't give it.
Well, we're seeing a game and a half here today, aren't we? Well, it's a great challenge by Nicky, but he slides in. It does catch his hand, no question about that, but the referee lets him play on. Bit of fortune sometimes.
Keane.
I don't think for 1 minute, Steve, that goal scoring's over.
Well, this might fall for Scholes. The referee had blown his whistle anyway. Řepka has gone down.
Well, I think Řepka had a little kick at Ruud van Nistelrooij there in front of the referee, and he's the one that decides I'm going to lie down. This ball comes to Paul Scholes, he doesn't hit it properly. It's a free kick, just pushing and pulling, but I think Řepka just a little go, just a little kick at him now. Well, you don't see him rolling over. Just a clash of a centre-half and a centre-forward, we see that a million times in games.
Thomas Řepka, who was sent off in 2 of his first 3 games for West Ham, including his debut. He's also picked up 6 yellow cards along the way since his £5.5 million move from Fiorentina. Not the best disciplinary record in the Premiership this season. Beckham up against Labant. And that's gone West Ham's way. The England captain isn't too impressed with that decision.
Well, the referee was there and didn't think there was any decision. It was the linesman that made the decision there.
Well, the quickness the way United replied both times could be very well important at the end of this game, couldn't it?
Yes. Yes, Alec down on the sideline, he's not happy with the referee giving the free kick.
Nor is David Beckham.
Well, David Beckham's wanting to get back to the defensive position. I don't know what the referee's speaking to him for. Alex has said he dived. I would agree with you, Alex. The referee doesn't work.
Finally, the free kick is taken. To Canio. Well, he went round Gary Neville and Beckham, but he did make sure that was a free kick.
Well, he's taken his name, and I don't think Gary Neville knows anything about it. I just think it was a great bit of skill by Paulo Di Canio. I don't think Gary Neville knows anything about it, and I think he'll be surprised he's getting his name taken.
Well, it's his 4th yellow card of the season, so he has to be careful now. One more will mean he might well miss a game in the run-in.
It's a wonderful bit of skill by Di Canio. Well, he throws his foot in, but he still thinks the ball there, but just a wonderful bit of skill.
The United have to concentrate from this free kick. Plenty of movement in the penalty area. Barthez Keane didn't get there, and it was Thomas Řepka at the back post who fortunately couldn't profit.
Well, if he gets it on target, it's a goal, Steve. It's a wicked ball in. Difficult to defend against. He gets his head in it, Řepka, but not enough. That was a great opportunity.
What a chance. Hasn't scored for West Ham since coming here from Serie A and Fiorentina. Thankfully, he still hasn't. Keane. Beckham. West Ham with every player bar Kanouté behind the ball inside their own half. Scholes to Keane. Lovely from Scholes. A little awkward for James, but comfortable in the end.
Yeah, he never got enough behind it, Paul. It was an awkward one for the goal if it had been hit a little bit harder.
Nicky but almost caught by Cole. Schemmel beats Solskjaer. West Ham's work rate is very much out of the United book at the moment.
Well, I've had a bit of joy in the game so far. That's what's keeping them going, Steve, when you get a bit of joy out of the game. In the lead twice. And it is the challenge of Manchester United again, isn't it?
It's a good passing movement. And Solskjaer got on the end of it. Schemmel got back. Now Ronnie Johnsen, his 7th Premiership start of the season. Blanc, another one who missed the 1-0 defeat at Old Trafford. A little more settled from United now.
Well, the 2 goals, particularly the second ones, gave them a little bit more command. The passing's a lot better, Steve.
That's a United throw. West Ham playing Manchester United in the Premiership for the 18th time today. Alex Ferguson has only lost once to them. He doesn't need reminding when that was.
Oh, I'll tell you something, he got a lot of room there, Ollie. A lot of room and never made the right connection.
But Beckham has seen Silvestre's run. Beckham in a more central role. He's hustled out of it. And this is Nigel Winterburn, the 38-year-old. Comfortably dealt with by Blanc.
Yeah, I think this is United's best spell of the match so far, Steve. They're full of confidence, they're in control of the game. A goal would be a big, big lift.
Scholes to Beckham. And now Keane, West Ham chasing shadows at the moment. That was very nearly a lovely ball towards Van Nistelrooij. That's gone West Ham's way. Ball was moving, said Mark Halsey, who has refereed United before this season. That was the 5-0 home win over Derby. He's already seen 4 goals today. Unfortunately, 2 of them have gone to West Ham. But just getting in between 2 West Ham players. Van Nistelrooij thought that might have been a free kick.
Well, I think the referee was right. I think Nicky just overheaded it and looked for an advantage.
This is Řepka. United have won 6 of their last 7 away games in the Premiership. And they really have to win another one today. Twice they've come from behind. Silvestre. Solskjær coming deep. Scholes was in front of him. Nicky Butt, the goal scorer. First time we've said that in the Premiership for 17 months. But it's his goal that's got United level once more at 2-2. This man's goal got them level at 1-1. He's kept it in as well, Beckham. Deep one towards the back post.
Important touch by Lomas. Excellent football by United. Good touch by Lomas to take it away from Ollie.
But Carrick in ahead of Keane, fractionally. Now United have to scamper back because this is Kanouté. But Silvestre in attendance. He's quick, but he ran out of pitch in the end.
Yeah, so he's put under a bit of pressure from Silvestre coming from behind him.
That's a lovely touch again from Beckham. Scholes to Van Nistelrooij. Had a lot of support up with him, so he had to go for goal. David James prevents the corner.
Yeah, good build-up by United again, as I say, Steve. The last 15 minutes or so, they've played some great football, United.
Solskjær. Scholes. Some lovely passing in the midfield areas.
Yeah, Paul Scholes has done a bit of wandering. They're finding it difficult to pick him up, West Ham. Caused a lot of problems for them.
Solskjær tried to find Scholes, picked up by Joe Cole. Well read by Johnsen. Beckham looking for Van Nistelrooij. It might fall here for Solskjær. It was a good block by Dailly.
Certainly was a good block. But the good thing about it, United are creating a lot of chances for strikes at goal, which is important in the game. There's sometimes they go in, Steve.
Now Solskjær. Now Silvestre is scampering forward outside of him. He's got the cross in. And then an unconventional clearance by Schemmel. Ball back in towards Beckham. Just a touch too strong for him.
Just couldn't get it back across the goal, David.
But since the equaliser, it's been all United.
Yes, it has. They controlled the game. The pass has been excellent, Steve. Just a little bit long, this ball from Mullen. He can't get under it. Well, he does get under it and not over it, David. It's a dead ball. But yeah, the pass has been excellent. They're having to work very hard to keep in touch with them at the moment, West Ham. But when it's 2 each, it's still a lift for your team. You'll continue battling.
It was never going to be a 0-0, this one, was it?
No, you would never expect it.
Well, his team had the best defensive record of the entire 92 league clubs before kick-off. Just 7 goals conceded. They've already conceded 2 against United today. Having kept the clean sheet against them earlier in the season. Nigel Winterburn, in his 3rd season at West Ham after the 587 appearances for Arsenal, and all his honours as well. Butt's header. Řepka's header away. West Ham finding it difficult to clear their lines now.
Yeah, they're working very hard to contain United. And just as that, we lose it.
Blanc read that situation. Scholes is popping up everywhere in the midfield at the moment. Maybe Beckham is out on the left-hand side at the moment. There's midfield 4 interchanging, and West Ham at the moment finding it difficult to pick them up. Here is Beckham, rolling it in towards Solskjær. Van Nistelrooij takes over. Another block.
Yeah, Winterburn.
Here's Beckham again.
Well, Wood changed his mind, went for the ball over the top, it never came.
Schemmel to Kanouté. Long way out, and didn't connect with any direction.
Well, they can't hit them. We've seen that on a couple of occasions. No direction in that shot. Yeah, a long way out. It's a good strike, but no direction.
Blanc. Nice touch again from Beckham. Now Van Nistelrooij, Scholes in front of him. But to his left as well. It's still Van Nistelrooij. Now Gary Neville getting involved. And here come West Ham again. Kanouté. Beckham back with it.
It's a great bit of work by David Beckham because it finishes up. Kanouté's got to pass the ball back the way, and that's important now. Sometimes players don't get credit for it.
Winterburn. And Joe Cole. Kanouté was caught late, but the referee has waved play on because West Ham have possession.
Well, there's nothing wrong with him. Get up, man. That's an act. That's an act, Steve.
Roy Keane, I think the look on his face says it all. He might well agree with you.
Yeah, you watch this, and I'm not so sure Nicky makes any sort of connection at all with him. He doesn't touch him. You know, you wonder sometimes when they use video evidence, should they use it against players that died, because it's so prevalent in the game today. What's the embarrassing thing, Steve, when you get a big fellow that has 6 foot odds and he lies down? I mean, you wouldn't do that, would you? I mean, it's a little nick, not worth even bothering about. You'd be up, your team's got the ball, you're attacking, you try and want to have a shot at goal, and no, I'll lie down, see if I can get anything.
That's a United throw. And we have 4.5 minutes to half-time.
Yeah, but they're complaining about the West Ham supporters. He must have got 15 yards out of that, Gary, from where the ball actually went out.
You can just see there in the top of your picture, the manager furious. He wanted it to feet. Hold on to it, he was saying. Canio. Kanouté and Lomas waiting. Cole has gone into the penalty area as well. Beckham back there helping out once more. Now Buck, the scorer of United's second goal. Now Kanouté might be able to profit from that. Only Canio up with him. And the end product was not going to test United in the end.
Well, it was a wild cross, wasn't it? I wasn't so sure it even went out, but it did.
He's a talent, Kanouté, but he is a bit unpredictable, isn't he?
Very unpredictable, and that's what you find playing against players like that, Steve. You can't read them. The fortunate thing as well is your own players can't read them. You'll get booked for that. He's got to get booked for that. Why are you doing that? You've tackled from behind when the ball's not there. Go on, keep arguing, son, and you'll get a red one.
Well, he's now having a chat with Solskjær. Sebastian Schemmel, like his opposite right back Gary Neville, is going to go in the book. 51st yellow card that Mark Halsey has delivered this season. His 16th match today.
You're still arguing with the referee. You're going to find yourself maybe a little bit more trouble if you don't be quiet.
The law clearly states a tackle from behind is a yellow card.
Of course it is, yeah. I don't think there's any doubt in this. All he plays the ball away. Put his left ankle.
Silvestre with the free kick. Řepka won the jump with Van Nistelrooij. Here is Schemmel. Lomas. That's gone the way of West Ham. Quickly taken by Canio. Too strong for Lomas.
Good defended by McKill. Just get his body in between the ball and Lomas.
Well, Barthez, who kept clean sheets in 3 of the last 4 in the Premiership, beaten twice already today. Inside the last 60 seconds of normal time at the end of the first half. David James, who came back from that injury, suffered playing for England against Holland. It's his 21st match for the club today, since his move from Aston Villa. Blanc is always so cool. He came away with the ball neatly in the end.
Yeah, they got out of a tight situation there.
David James got away with that one. Beckham to Butt. 2 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. Deep ball from Gary Neville. Solskjaer jumped with Schemmel.
Couldn't get any power under it. Ollie.
12 goals in his last 14 games in all competitions for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Blanc. He stayed up there, the Frenchman. Didn't quite want to venture any further forward though, did he?
Oh, you were just saying, get back, Lord, and he's still up there actually.
Kanouté.
So strong in the tackle, Nicky, but to win that again for United.
Now Gary Neville. Looking for Solskjaer. Surely having his shirt tucked there.
Controlled and tugged. I can't see why Řepka's complaining at the linesman. He was pulling and tugging at his shirt. Well, we'll see it here as the ball goes, all he goes, but he just tugs his shirt back, right in front of the linesman.
Now, can United profit with virtually the last action of the first half? And what a first half it's been as well. Blanc, Johnsen, Silvestre, all in the penalty area. Beckham to deliver. It's gone short instead to Keane! Forced a save from James, and then Řepka with the resulting clearance.
Tremendous save from the goalkeeper. We'll see a long throw into the box from Gary. He knows it's on half-10.
He hasn't got time for it. A very open end-to-end 45 minutes, ends all square. Twice United have come from behind. David Beckham with the first equaliser after a header from Steve Lomas. He's been at the centre of just about everything, and then it was Nicky Butt who was required with his first goal in the Premiership for 17 months after Freddie Kanouté had put West Ham 2-1 in front. Since the second goal it's been all United, but it's all to play for in the second half. Finally poised, level at Upton Park. West Ham United 2, Manchester United 2.
Everton with their new manager 2.
Welcome back. No changes from either side at half-time. It will be United to get us underway in the second half, attacking strong army of away fans who've made the journey to Upton Park today. They've won more games than anyone else in the Premiership with 19. They desperately need to make it 20, and they've come from behind twice to put themselves in a position to do that. The rain is falling very heavily now in the second half. Keane got a flick onto that. Gary Neville looking for Nistelrooij. Ball in towards Scholes. Lomas had gone with him. What kind of thing will Alex Ferguson have been saying at half-time, Paddy?
I don't think they'll be too happy with the two goals that have been given away, but I think they've been quite happy with the display overall. Particularly the last 20 minutes of the second half, or the first half rather, I thought they controlled the game. And they want the same commitment again. As we say, Steve, with the 3 points.
And Nistelrooij trying to get the flick. This is Winterburn. Carrick for West Ham. Opened up a little bit in front of him. Johnsen came across.
Had to be a good challenge from Ronnie, and it was.
United looking to start the second half a little bit better than did the first. This man Lomas got the goal after 7 minutes. This is Keane, denied just before the break by David James. Scholes, he seems to be everywhere today.
Well, he's got a loose roll, and it's the right thing to do because it's causing problems for West Ham.
Here he is again. Lucky but almost caught by Cole. Řepka in front of Nistelrooij, and this is now Kanouté. Dummy from Canio. He wanted it back, he almost got it back. Now Schemmel for West Ham, who've won their last 4 Premiership games here and are unbeaten in their last 8. And he's now out in that rain, and look at those conditions.
Yeah, sometimes when you've got a nice playing surface which is out there, players like it. Gives a little, makes your passing a lot better, I think.
Joe Cole. United will clear their lines comfortably again. Van Nistelrooij was having his shirt pulled there by Dailly. Michael Carrick back after a hernia operation.
Well, it looks to me that Alec might have changed the system a little bit, Steve. It looks to me as if maybe Ollie's gone a little bit more in the left wing, and he's going to play a lot freer role, Paul Scholes, between front man and midfield.
Well, it's a position Ole Gunnar Solskjær plays for Norway almost every time he plays for his national side, and it's certainly the switch that he's made. This is Winterburn, Johnsen away. Carrick read that one, and he was a long, long way out to try and beat Fabi and Barthez.
Well, David will be happy he's hit it from there. Not supposed to pass it to the opposition, but he does. But he's happy Carrick's hit it from there, and it's a long way out, not going to trouble the goalkeeper.
21-year-old from the northeast, and he's still getting very vocal on the touchline.
Well, I think Alec knows how important the game is. And I'm talking about points-wise.
Schemmel. How important could the next goal be in this game?
Yeah, especially if we get it, Steve.
Van Nistelrooij almost fell for him second time. And then Vladimir Labant with West Ham's clearance. Plenty for the England manager to mull over as well, on both sides.
They'll certainly be enjoying the game, that's for sure.
Well, Solskjaer a bit upset again with Thomas Řepka.
I'm not sure what happened to cause that incident, Steve, but he's not happy with the referee, and obviously it's between Řepka and Ollie. I think Ollie's the one that's the unhappy one.
And Mark Halsey has dealt with that one. Gary Neville can now take the throw. United's only draw in their last 20 games was those 2 points dropped at Derby. They cannot afford to do that again today. Kanouté. Carrick looking for Labant. Scholes closing Carrick down well. Now Solskjaer, only Van Nistelrooij up with him really. Here is Van Nistelrooij, 3 players around him though. He's held it up for Silvestre. Now Butt. Uncomfortable for James.
Yes, I think Nicky Butt was looking for someone. When he went into the box, Nicky was looking for someone just outside the penalty area that he could play it to, but there was nobody there.
Canio. Gary Neville played more games than anybody else in the Premiership. That goes out on the full though. I'm sure he'd love to score today, just as he did in the 2-2 draw here last season, and of course in the FA Cup last season. Well, that's gone West Ham's way.
Well, I think it was originally from the throw-in. He had his hands round Kanouté. Well, Kanouté's leaning him back. It's very awkward for defenders when players are leaning back onto you. What do you do? If you stand out the road, Kanouté falls over.
Blanc was penalised. And Canio, who has already whipped in a couple of very dangerous balls in this match from set pieces.
And that's exactly what he's going to do again, Steve.
Here it comes, Barthez this time opts for the two-fisted punch. Well, that was a little lackadaisical from Nicky Butt. Labant. Canio was looking for Carrick, but Keane had read the situation. Now there might be a break on here for United. 4 forward. One of them here is Scholes. And Nistelrooij forced a little wide. Takes on Schemmel, who managed to battle his way back to David James. Keane. Beckham. Only one to aim for, that was Solskjaer. Oh, what a good pullback! And Scholes puts United in front for the first time today. His 7th of the season. David James is beaten. Brilliant setup play from Solskjaer. And a comfortable finish for Scholes, and they have their noses in front.
You must say the marking is diabolical again. He gets the ball early. He's not going anywhere. He's looking for a corner. He gets it back. Scholes, no one near him. I mean, that is incredible, that inside the box. Not a player near you. But all he's looking for a corner. That's the best he can get out of this, but the defending's poor again. The ball comes straight across the box. Thank you very much, Scholes.
Second successive away game in the Premiership. He has found the back of the net. Now this time, they don't want to drop points.
He's been the hardest working player on the pitch today, or off the pitch, Ferguson. He's never been off that touchline.
Still 35 minutes to go. Johnsen. Now you can hear the United fans all right. West Ham are behind for the first time in the match.
Well, he's asking a lot of Gary Neville there, Ollie.
Roeder will not be happy with his defending. United will not worry about that. Lomas. Got it back from Canio. Couldn't do anything with it though because of Johnsen.
Yeah, great bit of work, defensive work by Johnsen. He's seen the situation. He's over very, very quickly and stops Lomas at his cross. So this is great defending by Johnsen. That's why he's such a good player, Steve. Sees situations very quickly and he's got the pace to get there.
Blanc. United have now scored 36 goals away from home alone in the Premiership. No one is anywhere near that. And bearing in mind, repeating again, West Ham had only conceded 7 prior to today. They've now conceded 3 against the champions. We fancy one more, and that might just put the seal on 3 points.
Well, we said it at Derby, Steve, 1 goal ahead's never enough.
The Canio. 2 goals wasn't enough, remember, last season, with 6 minutes to go. West Ham scored twice in the last 6 minutes. It's all kinds of reminders. Long way to go. Strong kick from Barthez.
Oh, well, I'm not so sure there was anything there. And I'll tell you, they're very fortunate, West Ham, because David Beckham was on the end of it.
They're just a little rattled at the moment, West Ham.
Well, they certainly are, coming from twice in the lead, that's a foul, referee. Twice in the lead and going behind.
Blanc. And Keane has made a driving forward run here, and he's been found by Gary Neville. That's a good first-time ball. Van Nistelrooij! Well, it would have finished off a marvellous move.
He scooped it, Steve. It just went that fraction of an inch behind him. It's a good ball from Gary Neville to Roy Keane. Great run by Roy. Hits the early ball in. And Rood is behind him, and his control let him down a little bit. Just went behind him that slight fraction, and he scooped it over the bar. If that had gone in front of him rather than behind him, we might have seen a different result.
Well, you'd have put money on that being his 32nd of the season. His first real opportunity of the day as well.
Yeah, good defending by Ronnie again.
Lomas for West Ham. Silvestre will certainly be a relieved man if United go on and win this game. And he took a knock there.
I think that's Silvestre, and that little phrase, got a belt in the mouth. Oh, you don't want to lose any teeth. Spoils your look, Steve.
Long conversation going on between Alex Ferguson and Jim Ryan.
A little belt in the face here. We'll see it here in a second. He comes in with accidental, totally accidental from Joe Cole. He's all right, Michael. As long as my teeth's all right.
Appears to be okay. Reminder, that goal from Paul Scholes was United's 100th in all competitions this season. David James had to be quick there. Johnsen's header, Carrick. Important challenge from Gary Neville. Referee waves play on. Kanouté. Joe Cole was pointing to where he wanted it. Winterburn held on to it. United now with their noses in front, working extremely hard as they always do. Try and respect the time and space that West Ham have. Another important challenge that time from Blanc.
Well, he's offside committed, but the referee decides it's through the goalkeeper. Let's play on. It was a good challenge. Oh, great bit of skill by Joe Cole here as well. I think Roy, lovely bit of skill. Not many people do that to Roy Keane.
Now to Canio. Blanc again. With a good interception. Van Nistelrooij has time to bring this down and does brilliantly. The early ball might have been on. That one was. Van Nistelrooij could go anywhere. Solskjær, yes! The 4th of the day and his 18th of the season might just have capped a very important 3 points at Upton Park.
Well, it's just a wilty battle for balls that you don't think you're going to win, that's all. This is a great ball in from David Beckham. Bit lucky the ball breaks to Ruud van Nistelrooij. Goalie can't hold on to it. I mean, you're so fortunate at times when the defender blocks the ball that Schemmel does there. It goes straight back to Solskjær. He ain't going to miss from there. Comes straight back to him. Well, it's been a great fight backstage, really, when you think about it. Down twice and coming back, and it's now 4-2.
But a reminder, they did have a 2-goal cushion here last season with 6 minutes to go and ended up drawing the game.
Yes, but I think we're seeing a different team today, and to a certain degree, not a different team, but certainly a team that's out there battling for their life. And I'm talking about Manchester United, not West Ham. And I think, Steve, if there's another goal, and I'm going to tempt fate, I say it might come to United.
Very much hope so. And Nistelrooij played his part in that, battling away as well.
Oh, they all did. It was a real scrap. He's delighted. He thinks, well, it doesn't matter who scores. Players are like that. If it's me or somebody else, the joy's still the same.
Wears his heart on his sleeve, doesn't he, Ruud van Nistelrooij?
Loves it, doesn't he?
Pressure from Keane. Michael Carrick had to be very, very quick and alert there.
I think it was the roar of the crowd that made Carrick alerted to Roy Keane coming from behind him.
Well, they're enjoying themselves, aren't they?
Well, they certainly are, and I think Alex is enjoying himself because he's just gone back to the bench.
Řepka. Now Beckham. Keane wants the early ball, and he's got it! James denies him. Solskjaer, Van Nistelrooij, blocked by Schemmel.
It's a great ball in from David Beckham. Roy prods at it. I don't think the goalie knows too much about it. Stands up, which you're supposed to do, and he gets lucky it hits him.
Silvestre. He's won the corner.
Well, a great run by McKell. Yeah, the defence is a little bit dishevelled at the moment, West Ham, and another goal now would certainly finish it.
And there's the man who's got the fourth, the all-important fourth. James came a long way. Scholes, wonderful. Keane to seal it. Oh, and Van Nistelrooij couldn't quite get on the end of it.
Why didn't you shoot, Roy? Why didn't you shoot? It's a great ball from Paul Scholes. Been very unselfish, Roy. He looks for Ruud, but he hits it too far in front of him. Why didn't he shoot? Great bit of football. Clever ball by Paul, and oh, Roy, why didn't you hit it?
He's had his chances to get on the score sheet as well. Brilliantly found by Scholes. Lomas. Well, again, just to put into context, United have come here and scored 4 so far, could have been more, against the best defensive record in the entire Football League.
Well, we know the last 7 games, they're letting 2 goals, they're letting 4 in this one. And this man hasn't scored yet, which is strange.
And he's done well there. He's found Gary Neville. Brimming with confidence now, United. Unbeaten in the Premiership since that Liverpool reverse on January the 22nd. I know they've really not just got to go unbeaten between now and the end of the season, but win every game. We've seen them do that before.
Well, if they do that, Steve, they'll finish as champions. And I think they've got to do that.
Well, this has been a performance twice from behind against the best defensive record in the country.
Well, I think the quality
the type of performance that Championship winning performances.
Yeah, but when you're playing football the way United are playing, there's a great deal of quality in it, Steve. It's not over yet, the game, I know that, but still, the quality of the football they're playing is tremendous.
West Ham's dream of a First League double over Manchester United in 25 years, thankfully, doesn't look on. And there are still 22 minutes of this game to go. Keane. That switch that the manager made has really paid dividends, because Solskjaer is right on Schemmel's shoulder, leaving the two centre-halves to pick Van Nistelrooij.
I'm going to say what everybody says, that's what managers get paid for. No, they don't. It was a great piece of ingenuity by, I was watching Roy Keane's side, a great piece of ingenuity by the manager. It certainly paid off. But the free roll he gave it to Paul Scholes in the first half was magnificent.
Labant. Well, the Canio tried to bring that down, and that was a very important
it was offside.
Interception by Silvestre, had he been onside. Johnsen. Now Silvestre. West Ham look as though they've had the stuffing knocked out of them. I don't want to speak too soon though. But been back in there, been tremendous today.
Oh, Nicky Butt, wonderful game he's had today. But Nicky Butt's had a wonderful season, hasn't he? Every time he's played, he's been tremendous.
Unused substitute against Munich. The following day he plays an hour at Gig Lane for the reserves, and then 2 days later he starts in the Premiership. Great attitude.
Not a problem, Tim.
There he is again.
There's only one person going to win that, isn't there?
And he'll be the subject of some ribbing in the dressing room. His first Premiership goal in 17 months as well. But that was an important one, the second equaliser.
Yeah, it certainly was.
David Beckham looked at Gary Neville there and said, what are you doing?
Sure, they're not going to hit Roy Keane with this.
That's where it's aimed towards, and the defender slipped. Headed away by Winterburn. Picked up by Keane. Oh, brilliant from Scholes. Magnificent. He was then fouled. The referee has brought the play back.
Well, has he been booked already, Řepka? That was a cynical foul, that, and I think that's a sending off offence. It's not going to happen, but I think it is. He's just deliberately played the man. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a red card, but he's not going to get a red card, but he should. That was a cynical foul, that. He's not made his mind up, the referee, yet, has he?
Yellow.
I think he's a lucky man. We'll see it here. Great 1-2 with Roy Keane. No intention of playing the ball. Just run straight into Paul Scholes. Will David Beckham punish him?
Well, it's certainly within range. Slippery conditions as well.
7, 8, 9, 10. He fancies it, Dave. David fancies this.
He scored the first of the day. That one was not on target.
Yeah, he just didn't get enough of his foot wrapped around the ball, Steve, and that's why it's gone as wide as it has. Usually a bit more accurate than that.
West Ham are making a switch, and it's a positive one. Left back Nigel Winterburn is going off, and Jermaine Defoe, the man who got the goal at Old Trafford earlier in the season, is coming on.
Well, it's you like to see managers doing that. The 4-2 down. What difference does 5-2 make? Go for it. And he's going up front, Defoe. We know he's got pace, Steve. We know he's quick.
Labant has gone to left back and Canio, Defoe, and Kanouté virtually a front three. Canio on the left side of that now. Will of course leave hopefully even more spaces at the other end.
Possibility of that.
Canio. Here is Defoe. Too strong from Canio. I'm sure he had a script in his mind today, with it being Manchester United after what had gone on. Former West Ham favourites can only look on.
Yeah, he's a smashing player, Trevor. I must say I enjoy his programme on television as well, Steve, when he's on match of the day.
David James beaten 4 times. Silvestre's header. Labant to Defoe. In away by Solskjær to Lomas. Ricky Butt in strongly again, unfairly, said Mark Halsey.
Well, he's got it right, the referee.
Canio. Now Carrick. Offside flag was up anyway. The referee has got to play the advantage. No free kick against Van Nistelrooij. Joe Cole picks it up for West Ham. Labant. Canio dropping deep. Still Canio. Kanouté looking to get the header in.
Yeah, the wicked ball's in there from Canio. They're bending towards the goal, and I mean sometimes the defender gets the touch that can cause his own goalkeeper problems as well. It's another good ball in. Kanouté doesn't get enough on it. Quite comfortable for Fabian.
Lines are open for the man of the match. 0901 88 222 68. 0901 88 222 68. Register your vote for the man of the match in this game, which some of the West Ham fans have seen enough of, and you could win a United home shirt signed by Quinton Fortune. Scholes. Beckham was at the back post. Back to Butt instead. Now Joe Cole for West Ham towards Kanouté. Defoe is bursting into the penalty area. That's where it's aimed towards Defoe. West Ham are not going to lie down. The youngster has scored against United again, and now it is only a 1-goal cushion with 13 minutes remaining.
Well, Joe Cole just nicked the ball off Nicky Butt, sends Kanouté away, and you think, well, there's not a great deal of problems from there, but again, a forward gets in front of a defender, and the ball finishes up in the back of the net. This time it's Defoe. This gets in front of Laurent Blanc and makes it now another last difficult 13 minutes.
His 7th league goal of the season, his 2nd against United, and now it just might be nerve jangling once again.
Well, it certainly is going to be a nerve jangler. 4-3, anything can happen.
Bit of space for Gary Neville. Hard and low, won the corner.
Well, that was his intention. Sent the Canio a little bit of a dummy. Gary goes in, going to drive it across the goal, but it hits the defender. Good play by Gary, but unfortunately hits Dailly and goes for corner.
Beckham to take the corner. Towards Keane, no one there with the knockback. Away by Carrick. The home fans are alive again. Dailly with the clearance. And Lomas in for the home side towards Defoe, headed away by Silvestre. That sense of belief is back in the West Ham ranks now.
Yes, it certainly is, and certainly in the crowd brought them back to life.
That was late.
That's a wild challenge by Cole, and that's a bookable offence, that. Yeah, it's a wild challenge, and he just lunges at Mikel Silvestre. That's a name-taking offence, if ever there's a name-taking offence.
And he hasn't been booked.
And he hasn't been booked, and I'll tell you something, some people would get sent off for that challenge.
Very, very lenient from Mark Halsey. 10 minutes to go. United have had a 5-3 in London already this season. That was some comeback. They've got themselves to 4-3 now.
Well, is he going to take Ollie's name? Because that's a bookable offence as well, I must say. You've got to look at the referee. Ollie wants to call you over. Well, it's another bookable offence. A wild challenge by Ollie and Joe Scholes. Well, I can't believe that. He's booking Ollie and he's not booked Joe Scholes. Or is he booking Ollie? Yes, he is. Joe Cole, rather. Joe Cole. Can you believe that?
There is the inconsistency for everyone to see.
Well, that's crazy, that referee.
A point, I'm sure, not lost on the United manager.
Well, Alex knows the pressure's on again.
Laurent Blanc's header away. Keane looking for Solskjær, takes it in his stride. Van Nistelrooij.
Oh, that was a total accident. That was a total accident.
Schemmel for West Ham. United do not want a sense of deja vu. Solskjær and Paulo Di Canio scored twice in 5 minutes to wipe away a 2-goal cushion in this fixture last season. Defoe has already got one in this contest today. was offside against Van Nistelrooij. Kanouté's header, away by Johnsen. Towering header from Blanc. Labant to Defoe. He's got an excellent goal-scoring record. Here's Defoe once more, touch towards Canio. It's going to be a grandstand finish to this one now. And here's Joe Cole for West Ham. What a good challenge that was by Butt.
A very important challenge by Nicky Butt. He's made a few important ones today.
Less than 7 on the clock. 4-3 United lead, and Diego Forlán is coming on for Solskjaer.
Well, he's worked very, very hard all afternoon. All in.
Will that fourth goal from him be enough?
Yes, very important one.
They're up and down off that bench at the moment, the United coaching staff and the manager. Do not do anything the easy way.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, very interesting last 5 or so minutes.
Dailly. Now it's just a chance for United to get forward with Keane. Gary Neville has continued his run. Beckham takes over. Offside flag was up as that ball went into the penalty area.
Yeah, it was just trying to get that extra half yard, which is not necessary when you're swinging balls like this in from David Beckham.
Close one.
Yeah, he was offside.
Kanouté's header towards Defoe, headed away by Johnsen. Defoe once more, the scorer of West Ham's third, to give us this grandstand finish. And they have a free kick as well.
Yeah, very important ball. This will be into the box. Have to get this one out, Steve. I see Quentin Fortune getting ready to come on as well.
Well, Canio has whipped some very dangerous balls in today. This time he leaves it to Labant with his left foot. Deeper one. Beckham got a touch, so too did Keane. Back in, Dailly struck it. Kanouté and Johnsen. And then away by Silvestre. Carrick to Labant. Gary Neville very calmly ran away from that one.
Well, the West Ham fans will be claiming anything. When the ball goes into the box, they're claiming for everything. They're claiming for a penalty, which is not unexpected. There's no pushing. It's Kanouté himself that creates the problem. He's trying to force his way in there. There's no chance of getting the ball, but the West Ham fans scream for a penalty. I think it's
Fortune.
Van Nistelrooij, it's gone off.
For the final 4 minutes. And a reminder, it's a search shirt signed by Quinton that you can win if you call 0901 88 222 68 now to register your vote for man of the match. 0901 88 222 68.
Well, Quinton's gone straight into midfield position, so obviously they're going to play 5 in midfield United and hopefully play out the last few minutes.
Joe Cole has switched to the right-hand side of midfield now. Lomas in the centre. As Blanc jumps with Kanouté. Beckham Gary Neville is scampering towards this one. Scholes went near post. Oh, shout and a penalty. Řepka on Scholes.
There's no question Paul Scholes got the ball from Gary Neville. Gary's missed the cross. It's not what Gary intended, but it's into the box. And it's Řepka that brings him down.
He's already been booked. Having a long chat with the referee now. Now Ruud van Nistelrooij has been substituted, of course. David Beckham has generously allowed Ruud van Nistelrooij to take the penalties so far this season. So the England captain assumes the responsibility to calm the nerves in the final couple of moments at Upton Park and seal a very important 3 points, which he duly does. His second of the day, United's fifth. 5-3 for the second time this season and the second time in the capital, and a valuable 3 points.
They don't do it the easy way, United, do they? I mean, David does the right thing. He belts it. He doesn't mess about, just belt it. The goalie goes one way and the ball goes straight in the centre of the goal. West Ham fans complaining. Silly tackle by Řepka. He's a fortunate man to be on the pitch because he should get sent off. But he's not.
Now he can breathe again.
Well, we've certainly seen a game and a half, haven't we? I mean, United again, back to 4-3, making people wonder a little bit, or worry a little bit. Worry a big bit, not a little bit. But that's clinched it.
David Beckham now, he just can't stop scoring. 14 goals this season. And 11 in the league as well. He's looking here for Forlán. Up against Řepka. He squared it well too, Beckham. Schemmel just hustled him out of it. Well, just for 6 or 7 minutes there, it got a bit nervy.
Well, it was a bit nervy for me anyway. I'm sure everybody else is a little bit nervous, but that's taking the nerves away, that penalty kick. Well, they were winning comfortably at 4-2, weren't they?
Three minutes of time added on, which would have been 3 very, very nervy minutes had that penalty not gone in. Well, West Ham conceded 7 before today and then 5 in one match. United now on to 78 goals in the Premiership. Labant. Calmness again from Laurent Blanc. Scholes, he's been terrific today in there.
Oh, he has, but he's paid for his little bit of skill there by getting a whack, but he's played magnificent into that. But to be fair, Steve, the team has played great. I know we've lost 3 goals, which is not, you're never happy about that, but the standard and quality of the passing and skill has been absolutely tremendous.
Fortune to Forlán. He was looking for some support there, Fortune. Didn't find too many white shirts in attendance.
Just kicking away there. Are you going to do something about it, referee?
There's frustration from the former City player. Now Kanouté. The Canio. Keane strong as ever. Well, what a match we've witnessed today.
Absolutely tremendous. If you're a total neutral at this game, well, it doesn't matter if you're a West Ham fan or a United fan. It's a magnificent spectacle.
Here they come again with Forlán. He's running at Dailly. And he's going for goal! Well, I thought for a second that was his first for the club.
What an effort. What an effort. Out of the blue, David Beckham down the right-hand side, Roy Keane on the left. And you think, well, is he going to pass it? No. This is an absolutely tremendous effort. He bends it as well, but unfortunately for him, scrapes the paint off the post. What an effort that is. And that's where all the United fans are, and what a reception that would have got if it had gone in and out.
Inside the last 60 seconds of stoppage time. Comfortable for Gary Neville. Keane looking for fortune. Well, against most other sides, if you scored 3 goals at home in the Premiership, you'd expect to take something from the game.
Well, I must say, Steve, this is a magnificent 3 points. I thought before today's game this would be a very difficult match. It has been, no question about that, but it's a magnificent performance by Manchester United.
Glenn Roeder, as I say, score 3 at home, you'd normally expect to take something. Too strong for Kanouté.
Your future uncle-in-law will be a happy man behind the goal, won't he?
Well, another 5-3 in the capital, but a very, very valuable 3 points for Alex Ferguson. Ole Gunnar Solskjær was in on the act. He got the all-important fourth to give United a 2-goal cushion, but that wasn't enough with Defoe coming back. Beckham got the first and the last, just as he did at White Hart Lane in the victory over Spurs. Scholes got the third, and he won the penalty, which settled the nerves in the end, because there was an awful lot of nerves as well after they'd gone from 4-2 to 4-3. But Beckham's penalty settled it. An 8-goal thriller for the second time this season, and thankfully, like White Hart Lane, Upton Park has seen United